they said here's your character. Go as far as you want to go with it. And I guess I went pretty far because I was just like smoking cigars and talking in a deep voice. I think my buddy Clayton was like, he's like, "Hey, bro, you don't have to be Guile right now. We're at the beach." Like, I was like, "What are you talking about? I'm Guile." Trigon, for my style personally, it's amazing.
From MMA Island. Christopher de Santiago with MMA Island, riding a four-fight win streak. We're talking to the Spaniard, Tommy Aaron, who recently signed with BKB earlier this week. Tommy, how's it going today, man?
Going great, brother. Going great. I'm just here at Mission Muay Thai in Long Beach, just getting some Muay Thai work in. You check it out. It's a cool spot in Long Beach. If anybody's in the South Bay, it's the best striking that you're gonna get.
Awesome, man. Well, I'd love to talk to you about this big news, man. You're one of the multiple fighters to sign with BKB. Obviously, you fought for them last year, I believe. Can
Yeah,
you talk to me about how the signing came together?
yeah. I've known Mel Venezuela, the matchmaker for BKB. He matched my pro debut back in like 2015. And we've been so after my last fight when I got the knockout of the year nominee against Ryan Jett. And that was a tough fight. I was going through a lot of adversity in that fight. I broke my hand in the first round or the second round, I think. And then I Jett hit me with a punch that actually folded my whole bottom row of teeth back. So I was holding my teeth forward with my tongue the whole fight, and then my hand was broken. And I just kept hitting him with it. I was like, screw it. The adrenaline is a hell of a drug, and I'm thankful for it.
Mhm. How different was it fighting in the Trigon? You've been in rings, cages, but how different was the Trigon?
Trigon, for my style personally, it's amazing for me because it forces the fight. It keeps you kind of in the fire zone, in the heat of the fight, which is kind of where I thrive anyway. So, but the only thing is for guys who like to like move a lot and they're not as efficient in the pocket, it can be dangerous for them. And that's why there's such a high knockout ratio. I think it's like 80% knockout ratio or something like that because of the Trigon. So, yeah, anybody who watches BKB, it's like every fight is like a finish pretty much, or just a drag out war and bloody battle.
Hmm. Your 31 four-fight win streak, karate combat wins, BKB wins, MMA wins. Is there anything that you have done differently to really help you in this chapter of your career?
Uh, Honestly, it's what's helped me is the opposite of what people would think, and that's just slowing things down a little bit. Focusing a little bit more on my balance, focusing more on the fundamentals, and of course, always staying in good condition and making sure that my conditioning is up to point. But just kind of slowing down the techniques and doing things in a smoother fashion.
Hmm. May I ask how many fights are on this deal with BKB?
Four fights.
Four fights. How happy are you with that?
I'm happy. It took the negotiations took a little longer than I would have liked. But I was doing, but it's all good because I was doing so many other things. I was doing karate combat. I won the UNF title, and then I went and defended that. So I had a couple of MMA fights and a karate combat fight in between, and I had to heal, of course, my hand injury after the last BKB fight. So the negotiations being kind of prolonged wasn't a huge issue, but I got a deal that I was happy with somewhat. I mean, the fight game, bro. Us fighters, we all definitely deserve more than we get. That's for sure. But I'm happy with it for now.
How much are you gonna miss using your elbows? Because I remember when I first interviewed you, it was like back in like LFA, but I remember the fight that I watched, you were throwing elbows out the wazoo, man.
Yeah, I definitely miss, but I still am always working my elbow game and my kicking game, and because I'm a full around martial artist. I'm a martial artist first and a fighter second. and I'm always working my game. I just like the elbows because of the damage. Like, one elbow is worth like five five punches, So the damage is great. But I mean, in the bare knuckle game, you can create a lot of damage with little stuff too. So it kind of makes up for the loss of the elbows.
What division do you see yourself competing in BKB? And I'm not too familiar with the promotion, so like, do you know of anybody in that division?
Yeah, I know the champion is South African. His name's LT Nelson. He's a heck of a fighter, and He's like me. He's fought in everything. He's fought in Muay Thai. He's fought in Lethwei. He's fought in boxing, in kickboxing, in MMA, and he's a really good champion. And he's the guy who's got the target on his back. So he's the guy I'm gunning for. But the division is tough, man. There's a bunch of really tough guys, good boxers, long rangy guys too. There's some short, stocky, powerful guys. So the difference in styles, there's quite a lot of different styles. So a lot of uh different opponents that I'm gonna have to adapt to. So I like the division. I'm fighting in the 168, the super middleweight division. I kind of last time you saw me, I was still fighting at 55, but just the older I'm getting, and I got kids now and stuff. It's getting harder and harder for me to cut that water weight. I don't know what it is, and I know I'm a little on the smaller side of welterweight and super middleweight, but I must have really dense bones or something because getting that doing that cut is just brutal nowadays.
Mhm. I believe you started fighting like more than 10 years ago. Back then, did you ever see yourself fighting bare knuckle?
Absolutely not. Not even, it didn't even cross my mind, to be honest, not once. But I don't really think there was any legal bare knuckle going on back then. Because I kind of came in the game back when it was like there was barely any, like camo was barely starting, like when everybody was fighting with red and blue rash guards. Remember that? So
Yeah.
yeah, man, I've been on the circuit, on the regional circuit for forever. I feel like I'm like one of the only guys that's never gotten an opportunity or a shot at like UFC or PFL or any of these leagues, but it's all good, man. I'm just gonna keep building my brand, keep fighting, keep putting on crazy, spectacular fights and fun fights to watch for the fans, and hopefully come out with my chickens intact, with my speech and my processing speed when I'm older.
I think the last time that I interviewed you, we talked like a lot about Tony Ferguson. Do you still talk with him at all? Do you still see him around?
Yeah. No, Tony's still my boy. He's going through, stuff, family stuff right now. So I haven't talked to him in a little bit, but yeah, it's all love with Tony. Tony's gonna be my dog for life, no matter what happens between us we're always there's always gonna be love there.
For sure, man. How inspiring was it to see him end his losing streak by getting two back-to-back wins in the boxing ring to do that? How inspiring was that to you?
Man, it was I knew he could do it, and I knew he was gonna do it. I just don't know if he knew. Like he knew, but he there was also a lot of mental battles that he was having to push through, a lot of doubts and a lot of things like that he was going through internally. And um yeah, man, in terms of being super happy for somebody to break through that, and people don't understand how hard that is, like how hard it is to go through what he went through and then come out the other end as victorious, and getting through, because the fight game is so mental, man. It's crazy. It's like barely physical, this game. It's so mental, and it's very spiritual too. It's like a spiritual mental game first, and it's physical lastly, you know
If you had like a perfect scenario for like your debut, a place and a time, what would that be?
for a debut for BKB.
Yeah.
Probably here in LA. Probably like Christmas or early New Year. That would
Nice.
be perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. I got a few questions for you outside of the fight game. What is Tommy Aaron's favorite movie?
Gladiator.
Yes. Are you not entertained?
Yeah, Gladiator. It's got to be like Gladiator, um, Heat is a really good one. Goodfellas. Man, there's so many good movies, man. It's hard to, but yeah, Gladiator's got to be like top two for sure for me.
Yeah, that's my dad's favorite movie. I love it. What's your favorite TV show?
That's a good question. TV show. I've been watching The Sopranos lately. Super old. It's kind of old, but man, it's a good one. What was another TV show I really liked? I really liked Rick and Morty.
What is my purpose?
You pass butter.
Oh my god.
Yeah, welcome to the club, pal.
I really like Family Guy. Yeah, those are the ones that kind of ring my bell right now. I'm sure I got other ones in the back of my head, but yeah, I like those ones.
What TV show did you watch the most as a kid? Like SpongeBob, Avatar, anything like that?
I think Samurai Jack,
Nice.
Dragon Ball Z, SpongeBob, and Hey Arnold.
That's a good one.
What's another one? Yeah, I think those are the oh, and Dexter's Laboratory.
Nice, man. Nice. For Karate Combat, did you cosplay as a character from Street Fighter for your last fight,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I was Guile.
How did that come together?
I even fought like him too.
Did they tell you to dress up as him, or was that kind of your choice?
No, they did. They said here's your character. Go as far as you want to go with it. And I guess I went pretty far because I was just like smoking cigars and talking in a deep voice, like all week. Even my buddy Clayton was like, he's like, "Hey, bro, you don't have to be Guile right now. We're at the beach." Like I was like, "What are you talking about? I'm Guile. Give me a cigar."
Nice, man. Yeah, speaking of that, I guess do you ever consider in like going into acting, starting an acting career?
Totally, yeah. I mean, if they, geez, if it, I've done a couple things. Like I've been like extra. I've been an extra a couple times in like the a couple movies. What was the one? Bad Monkey with Vince Vaughn. I was in that. I was in that one. I was in like a movie with Randy Couture as one of the bad guys getting beat up. Like I've been around the scene. I've been in a couple things, just kind of. But yeah, if anybody wanted to bring me into a movie, I feel like acting's not. It's not like it's not as hard as I thought it would be. It's like you just gotta have to listen to like the director and follow instructions, and then at that point, kind of just have fun with it. Just go into a character. And I guess me being a real life character, crazy character that I am, it's kind of it's not as hard as I thought it would be. You know what I mean?
For sure, man. Well, I think that's all the questions I had for you today, Tommy. I just want to thank you again for the time. Is there a message that you want to leave to your fans out there watching?
Just stay grateful and stay positive and stay disciplined, because with discipline and positivity, that we can change a lot of lives and help a lot of people, because the kingdom is within us. So we got to just keep working on ourselves first and stop worrying about what everyone else is thinking and doing, and it'll be easier that way.
Amen. Well, thanks, Tommy, for the interview, man. And I'll be happy to interview your friend at any time, man.
Yeah. He's right there. He's hitting pull-ups.
Awesome, man. Well,
He'll
y'all
be
have a
fighting
good,
soon. Of
sounds good, man. Well, y'all have a great rest of your day and appreciate it, man.
course, brother. God bless.